covering Tamika Catchings, one of the pure joys of my career.
Well, if you look at so many of Indiana's franchise leaderboards, it's Tamika Catchings 1, and then just a huge goal to anybody else. Although Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and certainly Caitlin Clark will have something to say about that. Shot clock violation, opening possession.
Getting more consistent at doing all those things.
Mitchell had 10 in the first quarter.
So that pass made Aaliyah Boston come off the contact in the post-up.
Austin backs her way in, difficult look, shot too strong. Hines Allen couldn't clean up. Now Ayayi in a little bit of trouble, just crosses the timeline in time.
Look at the spacing of Phoenix.
Too strong on a three ball is Belu Ayayi.
Most teams operate with an empty block, but they had a clear out for a two-man game.
Goes to Thomas on the bench. Boston, deep position and finishes.
Yeah, Bonner does not have the size in that matchup. And when Indiana runs the floor and they look quick strike to the rim, they usually get something good.
Here's Copper, a blocking foul. So Kalia Copper will shoot her 5th and 6th free throws here. She's taken all of Phoenix's free throw attempts so far. And Alyssa Thomas, who did not start the second quarter, a brief rest. And the 6-time All-Star, Olympic gold medalist, is back on the floor. Stephanie White has Caitlin Clark ready to go at the next dead ball as well. Cunningham from that same spot. Couldn't get that one to go. Cambridge Fieldhouse logo. She's hit a few of them already this year. Copper over Mitchell, drains a three.
And Kelsey Mitchell goes under that ball screen, and Copper just waited for a little separation.
Hines Allen back inside for Boston. Pump fake, draw the foul, and Boston will shoot 2.
Indiana doing it. They probably would go to some zone. It's just a good recognition, good seal by Aaliyah Boston. She does all the work before the ball comes inside.
Aaliyah Boston at home this year has been MVP level good.
Yeah, you know, Pat, I think when she starts her game on the interior and then works her way out to a pick and pop or a trail 3, that's when she's at her best. But right now, she's established the baseline, and Phoenix is having a hard time guarding her inside.
Boston was held to 8 points on Monday, her fewest points here at home this year. She's already got 6.
Indiana to execute in the quarter court.
Clark gets it into Hines Allen, and it's Clark's 4th assist of the night.
And it's all plays to the baseline. It's all to the interior right now, and that's where they're able to score so easily against Phoenix. They have a matchup issue.
Bonner, pretty step through and lays it in. This high-scoring game has continued. Clark hits the floor, did a good job to get it out to Boston. Too strong on a 3-ball. Ayayi, wraparound pass. That one was never going to get there. Boston kicks it out of bounds.
Back in for your fever, number 25, Monique Lilly.
And in sight, some future trouble.
Nice save by Ayayi, but didn't have anybody to save it to. Mitchell turns on. And she will shoot 3, and they will look at this for landing space. Clark has already hit 2 threes tonight and been fouled on the perimeter twice as well. We have seen at times even marginal contact on the landing space called. At the same time, there might have been a little bit of a follow through on Clark, so I think 3 free throws is the right answer. And Clark has hit her first 4 from the line here tonight. Clark averaging 26 points, 9 assists on 49% shooting over her last 6. And she is tracking, and easily right now, for her 7th consecutive game with 20 and 5. She has 16 and 4 in just 11 minutes. Nobody had ever done it 6 times before Monday night. Clark threatening to do it a 7th. So Thomas is the league's all-time triple-double leader. As Bonner hits a 3 over Billings. That was a difficult shot.
If you're going to bring that trap in the middle of the floor, it's got to be aggressive, and you've got to be up the line 1 pass away. Everybody's got to make sure they're in sync doing their job defensively.
Mitchell lost the handle, shot clock down to 5. Clark drives on Hell. Clark spins, steps back, leaves it shorts. Thomas lobs for Ayayi. And the foul is here nearly 15 minutes in. Bonner with a shot clock down to 3. Had it poked away. Bonner just has to hoist. And it's her 2nd air ball of the night. Fever have had a couple good defensive ATOs, if you will.
You know, a lot of times we talk about ATOs on the offensive side, but the defensive part of it is really important too. We've seen them trap the middle ball screen, but they haven't done it every time.
Clark putting on the moves. Clark will drive from the foul line, and shot is too strong. Thomas on a handoff to the rookie Broshan. Bonner is fouled, and
Alyssa Thomas clearing out some space on that baseline.
Bonner, an 89% free throw shooter, one of the league's best. She's got 9 points here tonight. Mitchell drives on, Thomas steps back and leaves it short. Fever have been in the mid-range a bit on their last few attempts, and Thomas goes coast to coast.
Yeah, get out of the way, let Alyssa Thomas go. When she gets cooking up the floor like that and has a head of steam, she was baby Bron in college.
Women's professional basketball, cool piece of history as the league is celebrating its 30th anniversary this season.
Kelsey Ann is a friend, a role model. Very fortunate to call her a friend.
Tyrese Halliburton recently came to a game with her jersey on as Boston lays it inside.
You know, I think Tyrese is going to meet Ann at halftime. I was in a conversation with Ann Myers-Drysdale about Tyrese.
Standard baseline seats here tonight. Ayayi is left wide open, but misses on a 3. Copper pulls down the rebound between 2 Fever players, and she'll head right back to the line. Team league, but they have been firing on all cylinders themselves. Just 18 games in, this is 19 to a 44-game year, but if they were to fall tonight, they'd go to 9 games under 500. You almost definitely have to be at least 500 to make the playoffs this year. Got their work cut out for them, but a veteran group and a quality head coach in Nate Tibbetts. There's Boston working on Thomas, feed inside, Billings, Cunningham, shot clock down to 4. Lobs a cross-court pass.
Patience for Phoenix are in the quarter court.
Bonner, corner 3, knocks it down. Indiana's defense was solid on Monday night. They held Phoenix under 80 points. But the Mercury eclipse the 50
timeouts, and they can get through it like a veteran team without Stephanie White having to call a timeout to settle him down.
Clark spins inside, runs right into Bonner and turns it over.
Good help by Bonner.
Bonner shot fakes the 3, drives on Boston, scoop shot too short. Now Clark eyes ahead, finds Hull. Hull pulls up and gets it to go. Lexi Hull's first scoring on the night. She's only played 7 minutes. Thomas split the double team, didn't bring the ball with her. Here is Clark, inside for Boston, and Boston lays it in.
That's what I'm talking about out right now.
Roshan bounces, and that push shot from Thomas stays down. He has such good touch on that mid-range shots. 12 points here for Thomas. And Indiana turns it over again. They're starting to get sloppy.
Really a bad place to give the ball to Lexi Hull.
Mitchell knocked it away, then didn't go after it because Thomas over Boston, too strong, and Boston pulls down her 4th rebound here tonight. Johnson leaves it for Boston. Backdoor, and goes to Thomas. Nice having everything in the U.S. time zone. Hines Allen backing in on Linskins, feeds to Hull, who somehow found some space.
Hines Allen off balance, and Lexi Hull with a great cut.
So 4 quick points for Lexi Hull, who's checked back in and made an impact.
Stephanie White always talking about what a great cutter Lexi Hull is.
Oh, but they've knocked down their last 4 shots. Boston nearly stole the inbound pass. Roshan right into the hands of Boston, forces a turnover. Here's Mitchell, finds some space, and hits a 3!
So fun to watch.
It's her 3rd triple here of the night. Thomas bouncing inside. Hines Allen took it away. Hines Allen off to the races. 2-on-1. Johnson back for Hines Allen, who blew the layup.
Mismatch.
Mitchell just pulled the chair.
Oh, what a play. Quick hands.
So both teams missing what looked like an automatic field goal attempt at the rim. And with 1 second between the clocks, Nelson Mitchell will dribble this one out. Mitchell fires, leaves it short. Hull tapped it. Linskins pulls it down. Thomas will heave from half court. Really got it to go.